What's going on, y'all? Hey, what's going on, y'all? Once again, Starkey Enterprises in the building. Appreciate y'all. Snaggletooth, aka Snaggletooth, aka Starkey in the building. Starkey Enterprises in the building. Today, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm finna do some gumbo, but I'm gonna just give y'all a little tutorial on how I do my chicken, how I clean it, how I cut it, how I trim it. And I'm going to show y'all a knife sharpener that you ain't going to never, ever have to worry about sharpening. Taking your knives to a knife shop or whatever. You can sharpen your own knives at home. But the only ones you can't do are the serrated ones. But that's all right. We don't need no serrated ones. You can take any knife. I got a good fillet knife right here. I got some chicken thighs right here that I'm trimming up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take this one over here. This is my garbage over here, but over here is some chicken thighs. I got some over there in the sink. But what I'm going to show y'all today is, I'm going to show y'all how I do my chicken, and I, get them all nice and get a lot of that fat out. You don't want all the fat out, but I'm going to get some of this fat out of it. But I'm going to show y'all this knife, and this knife that I got here. This knife is just a regular old knife. I get my knife from the Dollar Tree or whatever. So it don't make no difference. You can get them from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm gonna do is, I got them done already. Let me get my camera. Let me get in position here. This knife right here, just to get that fat off right there. This knife just scrapes it right out. So then I'm gonna turn it over, and then I'm gonna get this right here off the back, and I'll show you how sharp this knife is. I ain't even pressing down hard at all. Let me show y'all. I ain't left-handed, so I'm gonna just do this right here. Get that fat off there right there. That knife just peels it right off. I'm gonna get another one over here, and then I'm gonna show y'all how I sharpen my knife. You just sweep that right off, right, just like that. You see how easy that was. It wasn't too much pulling or nothing on there. So I'm just gonna get a couple of them off of there. Show you all this knife and how, like I said, any knife will do. I can pull any knife from over here in my knife-a-tree. I got knife-a-tree, you know what I'm saying. I can just take that knife and trim them up. I got them all trimmed up. We get another one out the sink for y'all. We're gonna, let's say, take for instance this one right here. You see all that fat on there? Just take that knife and get all that fat off of there like that. Just scrape it off like a fish scale, Just scrape that right off of there like that. Then we're gonna turn it over. We're gonna get this side right here. We just go just like that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how easy that knife is cutting that. Like butter. It's cutting it like butter. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Get that little fat off there. See that? Keep a little bit of that on there. But once I get this one trimmed off, I'm going to show y'all my knife sharpener. My knife sharpener. I got it at Walmart. In the sporting section. You can get them over there in the sporting section, or you can get it online, however you want to get it. But I ain't ever had to take my knives nowhere and get them sharpened. See, that one right there done. I ain't even had to do it. I ain't had to do too much of that one. That one right there done. I'm gonna leave that little fat right there on. That's flavor. Leave that little fat on there right there. Okay. Now, let me get me a paper towel right here. Okay. What I do is, once again, any knife, you can use any knife. Like I said, I get my knife from the Dollar Tree. Wherever you gonna get a knife at that ain't expensive. Like I said, you can always sharpen it. You can always sharpen it. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna show y'all how to sharpen this knife. The knife sharpener right here. This little thing right here. Like I said, you can get it at Walmart. That little blue handle, whatever color handle on it, and all it's got is a little groove in there. Walmart. Had this thing for at least 5-6 years, sharpening all my knives. Okay? What you're gonna do is you're just gonna put your hand in it like this. Make sure you don't cut yourself. You're gonna keep the knife right above this thing right here. Once again, be careful. If you need somebody else to do it for you, do it for you. I'm not gonna be responsible for you cutting your hand off now. All right? I'm not responsible for you cutting your hand off. State that again. But just be careful, and you're gonna take the knife, you're gonna put it right here in this little groove right here, and you're gonna go down, and you're gonna hear like a grinding noise. That's actually sharpening the knife. So, or you can just, you don't really have to put your hand. I put my hand in it just to hold it stable. Okay, and go real slow. You don't have to go real fast. Go real slow. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hear the grinding. Make sure you got that knife up against that blue guard, so you won't cut yourself. So you just go back and forth. If you can hear that grinding, that's that knife sharpening. I'm doing it on here just to show you. I'm gonna clean out this board after I get this knife sharpened, but I already had it sharpened. So you're gonna go down and you're gonna hear it scraping. Do that one or two or three times, and that knife is sharpened. So I'm gonna take this, put it over here, rinse it off. I'm gonna rinse off my knife, and I'll be right back. Now we're just gonna wipe off this table here where I was cutting. I'm gonna wipe this off where I was cutting, where I was sharpening the knife at. A little bleach water, a little Dawn. We good. Now we're gonna get another piece of chicken, and we're gonna do some more trimming up. Throw this away. Okay, get a paper towel here. I'm gonna clean off our surface just a little bit. Okay, y'all, coming back with the knife. I ain't cleaned it off. I'm gonna show you. We got another piece of thigh here, and I'm gonna show you what this knife does. Like right back here on this back part back here, I'm gonna just cut that off. I ain't gonna even use that much force. Get that fat to the side, and I'm gonna just cut this off just like that. That's cutting like butter. You see that cutting like butter? That's what that knife can do after you sharpen it. You cut just like butter, just like that. You can cut anything, tomatoes, anything. There's no force in cutting this meat right here with this knife. It's so sharp. You mess around and cut your hand off. Once again, be careful with the knife. You don't want to cut your hand off. You come over here, get some more of this. I can cut this right down the middle with no effort at all. Look at that. Look at that. Easy, easy. Cut that right there just like that. Easy. You'll see how easy it is. Once you get that knife sharpened, you'll see how easy it is. Put that over there. We'll leave a little fat on there. And I also use it as a scraper. That way, if I want to scrape some of that fat off, I'll scrape some of that fat off. I'm usually cooking with some music, so y'all just bear with me for a minute, because I usually got something on, but I don't want no copyright right now. Because you know they doing them copyrights right now, okay? I can scrape off that fat with that knife. That's good to go. Okay. Got one more piece right here. I'm going to trim off a little bit. Hold that up like that. And just take that off just like that. Yeah, you just let the weight of the chicken cut for you. And just move the knife back and forth. So once again, this knife is not even an expensive knife. See that? Look at that. I cut that like a surgeon. You see me cutting that like a surgeon in a hospital? Do you see that? Like cutting that fat when you're operating? You better ask somebody. Cut off a little bit of them veins. Now that's good. That's good to go right there. You can't tell me that ain't trimmed. I can just take a little bit, trim that off right there on the top of it. But that's good to go. You don't see too much fat on that no more. That's good. That's ready for some seasoning. Cut that little fat off right there. Man, what you say? That's ready for seasoning. They all ready for seasoning. Once again, I'm gonna show y'all with a different knife. Let me get my meat over here. Then I'm gonna show y'all with a different knife. This is like my little fillet knife. I don't even use that knife that much. But anyway, let me get another knife. I'm gonna show y'all with a different knife. All right, we got two different knives here. We got the beautiful bouquet knife. Okay, that's for all you women out there. Y'all little pink bouquet knife. Okay, you can use that, or I use my big baby right here. That's my big baby. Okay. See, I also got a Dollar Tree knife. My Dollar Tree knife, I don't know where my Dollar Tree knife is right now, but anyway, once again, if you got a big knife like this, put your hand in, keep that hand down on the ground, keep that knife right on that plastic part, and just go back and forth. Just make sure you hear that sound, that scraping sound, or that grinding, that cutting sound. It's actually cutting the knife into a groove. You can do it how many times as you want to. Set that one to the side. We can do this one too. Just be careful. Please be careful. All right. Let me go clean this up, clean off the board. Clean off our knives. Be right back. All right, let's clean off our table. Let's season our chicken. All right, that's a little tutorial of trimming some thighs for y'all. And once again, Starkey Enterprise in the building, baby, aka Snaggletooth. We'll be back again. I'll be back in a minute, or with another video. I'm in the process of doing some good gumbo. I'll check y'all out on the next video. Holla.